Transformers issue number 21. This is the Autobot Optimus Prime beatdown issue. You're gonna be shocked what you see in here. Megatron is back and he has declared war, and he ain't stopping. He ain't putting his foot off the gas. But look at this cover. This is our Cybertron gang. You got Shredhead. Look at that sword, man. Alita 1 and Cliff Jumper. The issue picks up with Ultra Magnus, and it's in an undisclosed location with Doc. And I completely missed the G.I. Joe connection in the last issue. So shout out to all of you in the comment section for correcting me. That's why I love this community, and I love all you guys for watching this video. He's reading the Bible, and Magnus is like, what are you reading? He's like, it's something that makes me feel, well, it used to make me feel safe in the face of things too big to comprehend. And Magnus is like me? He's talking about me? And of course, he asks, what are you gonna do to me? Doc is immediately interrupted by the powers that be, General Flag. And they're pretty much saying, this is above your pay grade. Don't worry about what we're gonna do. They bring in some kind of machine, and gosh, Ultra Magnus, it seems like his entire time here has been nothing but capture and torture. This guy's got to get a redemption arc. I don't know when that's going to happen. But then we bounce back to Cybertron just to check on everybody and see what they're doing. And it looks like Alita 1 is trying to open the portal. And there's like, we don't have enough Energon to send everybody there or send everybody back. And she's like, well, I guess I've got an idea that we're going to have to figure out how to get Prime back. We then get to Shredhead, who's talking to Cliff Jumper, and he's explaining about Carly. Basically saying, Carly's a little one, just like me. We kind of got the same emotional background here, and he's really excited to go back and see his friend. And Alita 1 confronts him and says, hey, I need to show you guys something. Then we get back to Earth, and we've got the big three of the Decepticons. You got Soundwave, Megatron, and Starscream. And immediately, man, Starscream's getting bullied, you know? Megatron's talking to him, and Starscream interrupts. He's like, come on. Everybody knows where the Autobots' power is. It's with the Ark. And Megatron just backhands him in the face. I hate to see it. That's my guy. I hope you get revenge someday, Starscream, but definitely won't be today. And Megatron reminds him, you don't say a word. You're only here to do my bidding. That's it. He transforms back into his gun mode, and Starscream picks it up. Starscream must be the best shot because he's always jumping into Starscream's hand. We then get to the arc where they're doing some kind of test on Prime to figure out why he keeps getting angry and why his emotions are changing. And it looks like they found an infection. And Prime is like, what? And he's like, yeah, I think it's the arm. I think it's Megatron's arm is totally taking over who you are. And before they can finish, there is an explosion, and Prime gets up. He's like, they're here. And you can see Thundercracker sneaking out from the back. Now, what is he up to? We get this awesome scene where the Autobots are in full defense. Look at RC. She's like leaping across whatever with her gun. Prime, everyone, they're shooting at Starscream. Soundwave, you know, he instructs, because I guess he's number 3. Usually Starscream is number 2. I'm not sure how the power ranking is in this comic book series, but he instructs the Combiners, Bruticus and Devastator, to go in and just destroy. Well, Bruticus runs up. He's like, yes, I'm going to go defeat. And he gets shot in the face. And Devastator starts laughing. Bruticus turns around and is like, who are you calling an idiot? And they start fighting it again to see who's the best combiner. And Soundwave has lost control. He's like, hey, will you just focus on it? Too late. They're fighting. Thundercracker is now in the arc while everybody's out there. And he sees his brother. And that has been his journey from day one to get his brother back, Skywarp, and they can be together. So he goes into the arc while everyone's distracted, and he pulls some kind of lever. And while everyone's fighting, they turn around and see the arc, and it just magically disappears. And no one knows what happened. The Autobots all fall. Megatron's got to talk to the Combiner saying, hey, will you guys stop Will you guys knock it off? Now's the time. The Autobots are beaten. Just get over there and pound them. You can see like Prime and all of them, they're all just laying on the ground. And before they can finish, here come the aerial bots. This is awesome. I actually had their toy growing up. And they lay in the attack on the combiners. And if you didn't know, they can combine as well and make Superion. Look at that shot. I'm telling you guys, buy the comic if you're loving this. It doesn't do it justice, these digital downloads, how awesome this shot is. And he just freaking drop kicks both of them at the same time. But personal note, Bruticus is still my boy. Prime wakes up and he's just like, I'm not myself. Something's going on. I got to get this arm off. He's like trying to rip it off himself. He's telling Spike to get away from him. He's like, I'm not myself. Listen, I'm gonna hurt somebody. And he looks at the Autobots and he's like, please shoot it. Shoot this arm off before I get infected. The Autobots, with a look of shock, raise their guns and blast that arm off Optimus. This dude, this leader, has been beat up. And they're asking him, like, can you transform? Can you get out of here? And there's Superion. He's just like, I got you guys. I'm going to take y'all. Let's go. We got to get out. They just leave Megatron's arm on the ground. Megatron sees it and he says, you are an incredible warrior, Prime. You really were. But we now know that you have a weakness. There's a weakness inside of you. Megatron picks up his arm that hasn't been connected in this entire series. I love how Starscream's always in the back next to him. And has the power to have it reconnect. Now Megatron is even more powerful. Looks over at Starscream and he's like, take aim. Now we're seeing a almost more full power Megatron. I don't know if he's full power. Starscream takes aim and blast off. I mean, just explodes one of the arms of the aerial bot combiner. Just destroys him. Prime tumbles to the ground. It's Slingshot. He looks at Slingshot and Wheeljack's like, he's gone, Prime. We got to get out of here. They pick up, he's got one arm now. They leave Slingshot on the ground. My gosh, man. Megatron walks over and it looks like he rips Slingshot's face right off his body and says, prepare for conquest. And there are the boys, Megatron, Starscream, Soundwave. That's Starscream's combiner, Bruticus, and I'm gonna say Devastator's like kind of belongs to Soundwave. And he's just like, that's it. We're gonna like take over this planet. And that is the end, ladies and gentlemen. And what do you think of this one? We're almost completely caught up. Look at these covers. I gotta tell you, the cover with Starscream on the red, that's actually issue number 22. I have that, my favorite cover, but all of them look insane. I love them. I'm loving this series. We're almost caught up. And just if you're with me to the very end, I appreciate you, because I know this isn't getting the views like other stuff like Star Wars was. It's okay. I'm loving it. When I catch up with Transformers, which is number 23, I am then going to start going through some of the smaller series such as Cobra Commander, Duke, Destro, and get the whole world all caught up. So once the new ones come out, we can just start knocking them out, because they're not going to come out every week. They come out once a month. So it's like one video a month per Transformers, per G.I. Joe. But I'm happy to the fact that I'm catching up now. So thank you guys for staying with me. Man, it's an honor, and I really appreciate y'all. And we're gonna do like Drunk 3PO live stream will be coming back as soon as I get all this stuff caught up, because I really miss like just hanging out with you guys that have been faithful to this channel for like 6-7 years now. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And I don't tell you guys enough. Anyway, that's enough of that. We'll catch you in the next one.